One quiet evening, a woman left her house to buy a few groceries. It was a routine trip she had made dozens of times before. She told no one she would be gone long. She never returned. At first, no one panicked. An hour passed, then two. Her phone rang, but there was no answer. By midnight, concern turned into fear. The next morning, police received a call that would change everything. Her car had been found. It was parked neatly on the side of a road just outside town. Not crashed, not damaged, not hidden. Just parked. The engine was off. The lights were off. The doors were unlocked. Inside the car, officers found her phone resting on the seat. Her keys were still there. Her purse was untouched. Everything she would need to leave, money, identification, communication, was left behind. There were no signs of a struggle, no broken glass, no blood, no evidence of violence. Nothing suggested she had been forced out of the vehicle. It appeared as if she had calmly stepped out of the car and vanished into the night. Investigators initially considered the simplest explanation. Maybe she walked away voluntarily, but that theory quickly raised more questions than answers. She had plans scheduled for the next day. She was expected at work. She had spoken to family earlier that evening and sounded completely normal. Friends described her as responsible and cautious. She was not someone who disappeared without warning. Her bank account showed no unusual activity, no withdrawals, no travel bookings, no signs of preparation. If she planned to leave, she left with nothing. Security cameras from nearby intersections showed her car driving through the area late that night. The footage was clear. The car passed by. Then it was gone. What the cameras did not show was far more troubling. There was no footage of her pulling over. No footage of her stepping out of the car. No footage of another vehicle stopping nearby. The most critical moment simply didn't exist on camera. Police expanded the search. Officers walked miles of surrounding land, fields, forests, abandoned buildings. Search dogs were brought in. They struggled to find a scent. Helicopters flew overhead, scanning the area from above. Nearby bodies of water were searched by divers. Nothing. No clothing. No footprints. No personal items. As days turned into weeks, the public began to speculate. Some believed she had been taken by someone she trusted, someone who convinced her to step out of the car. Others believed it was a random crime, a wrong place, wrong time encounter. There were also darker theories. Some suggested she never left the area alive. Others believed she staged her own disappearance. But investigators found no evidence to support any of these ideas. No witnesses came forward. No credible tips emerged. The case slowly began to fade from headlines. Months passed, then years. Leads dried up, memories blurred, people moved on. But her family never did. They continued to ask the same questions. Why that road? Why that exact location? Why leave everything behind? To this day, her disappearance remains unsolved. There is no confirmed suspect, no confirmed motive, no confirmed explanation, only theories. Some believe the truth is simple, but hidden. Others believe it is something far more disturbing. One thing remains undeniable. She didn't just disappear. Someone knows what happened after she parked that car, and whoever that person is, they've never spoken.